Could you please introduce yourself? Oh, okay, we can turn around.
It's me, Richard K. Bernstein. I'm the guitar player of Rammstein, and we are back.
Okay. Yeah, you take like a couple of years rest, I guess. How was it for you?
It wasn't really a rest. I mean, it's quite hard as a European band, especially as a German band, because we have to tour so much more than American bands, for example. You know, they're playing their country, and then they come to Europe playing like for 10 shows, and that's it. So we have to play the whole German side, and we have to play Europe, and then we have to go to America, which requires much more time than an American band. So our tour is always really, really hard, and so we toured a lot, and then we start to do the new record, which is also really slow, because we are 6 people and we're living in a democracy in a band, and you know, things had to be discussed like through all the 6 members. So it takes time. That's the reason why we need a little bit longer than other bands, I guess.
Yeah. And how long did the whole process take? When did you begin writing these songs?
We started to write songs, I guess, 2 years ago. Okay. So we took a little bit of time. I mean, also like Mother, there was a big tension in the band this time. We were really aggressive, like inside us, and it was kind of really tough to go through the whole period. And so we kind of had to go away and had also have a little distance from the band to come back and finally like put our ego aside and say, listen, you know, right now it's important for the band, and let's really try to make a good record. And that's what we did.
Yeah, I've heard 8 songs, 6 mastered songs and 2 unmastered songs. I must say I'm very pleased with the result. I guess it's also a record with lots of faces, aggressive sides, but also, for instance, Amour is a little bit softer, romantic song. Can you tell something about the first song, Reise Reise? Reise Reise. Where is it about?
First of all, what we try to do on this record to make the sounds a little bit more human, and because the Mother was so aggressive that we kind of went a little bit away from this machine vibe to like more like to the human side of the band, which is also there. Reise Reise is a song about you know, it means like travel or journey, which we did, especially we coming from a country that we had to stay for 24 years in one country, and then afterward we traveled so much that we couldn't really had the time to reflect all the things that what happened like in this time, and especially travel or journey is always something to do with to be really independent in one way. And on the other way, you're really lonely in a way, you know. And there's 2 energies that come together, and it's sometimes not easy.
Yeah, okay.
And the song is about, like, you know, to be a seaman and to go on your ship, and it's almost like, you know, to play in a rock band. That's the same thing, you know.
And it's the whole process of being on the road, because you guys are, I guess, almost 10 years on the road. It's the whole process of being in a group. Is that also growing during those kind of trips?
Growing in which direction?
I don't know. Because you were talking about democratic processes. Maybe just the social cohesion, or how can you?
I mean, it's quite hard because as you older as you get, you know, if you're living together in one bus for 3 months, it's really hard, and it takes you a lot of you know, self-control to, you know, to behave in a way that, you know, everyone can live with you. And, you know, as we know, like, musician has big egos, so it's sometimes really hard, and you really have to go through a period of time that you have to learn. And it's a really self-learned process, and almost like a self-therapy, you know, to live with 5 other guys, like, for the last 10 years. But there's a lot of things that happened, and we learned a lot from each other. And as I said, like, we got back and we're stronger than before, and it's the most important thing.
And talking about the music of Travel or Reise Reise, there's a special guitar sound in it. Can you tell something about it? It's different than the other. It's more human, I guess.
It is definitely different. What we tried this time to do, and I think also one of the biggest difference is that because I'm coming back to the guitar sound, is the voice of Till, which has developed such a big time, and he became like one of the biggest singer in my ears. And something to do is that he found his key, because all the guitars, all the songs are written in like a C drop, which is a different key that he used before. And like as a singer, it's quite hard to find your key. But in this key range, he's like, his voice it's open and it's unbelievable, beautiful.
Okay. And at the end, there's like a folk music song, volksmuziek. Why did you choose for that? Just the folk music. Hello.
Folk music. Which song do you talk about? Lois?
No. The end of Reise Reise. Es gibt eine Outro. There's an outro and this volksmuziek. Ein bisschen.
It's like I don't know. We just tried to, this instrument has a kind of a longing feeling, and if you being on a boat or if you are a seaman, you're sometimes really lonely, and this instrument just fits the mood of the song.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we first have to introduce the Schneider, the drummer.
Hello.
Schneider, yeah. Can you first introduce yourself first for the?
Yeah, there's nothing much to say. I'm Schneider, the drummer of Rammstein, and I'm glad we can join this nice round here. And please continue.
Okay, nice. Are you satisfied with the result? Bist du zufrieden? Mit der Platte?
Ja, ich sehr zufrieden. Ich mag diese Platte sehr. Also, should I talk in German? No, better in English.
It's English. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, it's very satisfying result, and I really enjoyed also the procedure of songwriting and recording the record. We had this time a very relaxed atmosphere compared to other albums.
Okay. Yeah. Also, the drum sound is a little bit bombastic. Also, really bombastic, and you can really clearly hear the drums.
Yeah, I think Rammstein drum sound has always been bombastic, but this time was much more fun to me because I didn't have to stuck to that machine dance rhythm, just straight playing. I did this many times because band liked it so much, and it also fits to many songs of Rammstein, but this time we wanted to try something new, and especially for me as a drummer, there was a lot of space to develop new rhythm. I could have had a bit more space as a drummer to experiment, and I felt much more as a drummer this time.
And how do you actually write the songs? Is it just through jam sessions? Maybe you can ask it.
We just came back and we realized that, it's really important for the band that everyone is involved in the whole process. And just came back to the rehearsal room, had a guitar, plugged it into the amp, and just jammed, just hanging around, jamming, No, just kidding. Yeah, but it was a little bit like this. Like you just re-jammed a lot.
Yeah. Okay, and how is it? When do you decide what this is it or this is it? Can you describe that process of making a song?
And first of all, there's something really magical. This is what our producer's telling us when the drums and the guitars meeting together. Yeah. There's something that something comes out there. There's like an energy there that's really German magical, whatever. So it doesn't really matter what we do, but somehow we really match, and that's what we do. And then we're trying to play on a riff, and then we go into more the analytic side to try to arrange a song, which requires like verses and choruses and bridges and maybe C parts and all this kind of stuff. So, and then we start to record everything. And then we listen to it, and then we don't like it. Then we start again, and then we like it, and then we don't like it. It's like a big progress,
Yeah, because there are also some experiments on the record, like a dance, some kind of dance beat. I hear. Is that true? Through one of the songs, there's a little dance beat.
It is. Yeah, some songs are not so typical for Rammstein, and we were this time much more open and to do things we normally wouldn't have done with Rammstein, and tried to open a little bit the world of Rammstein music and involve new elements, to play around, be more confident with doing, and trust in the band that in the end will sound like Rammstein.
And you did record some in Spain, I've heard. And why did you choose Spain? Was it a nice studio or?
We're always trying to find a place which is not really Berlin, because the problem is in Berlin that everyone is so involved in their personal life that, we can't really concentrate on the work we do. So, and the other point is like we would like to have like sunshine around us. So, and it's quite difficult in October to find a place that's sunny. So we had to go more south. And one of the first ideas was actually to go to South Africa. But the problem there is there's not really big studios there. So, and it's really hard to find places that has space for like 12 people. Okay. So we ended up in, first we thought we'd go back to Miraval, which we recorded the last record, but it was too cold there. So we chose like Spain.
Oh, okay. And which producer did it actually?
We
produce it yourself.
No. We need a producer.
Definitely. Oh, you still need a producer.
We need a producer, but we chose the old producer. He just became kind of part of the family, and it was really important for us that he was there on this record, especially because we needed to have a stable figure in this whole process. So he was there as a father figure, maybe.
And just a couple of facts, because how many tracks did you record, actually? Because I've heard 8.
I think we recorded 15 or 16.
Okay. And how many are coming on the record? 10 or something?
12 or... No, we don't do the record so long.
Okay. Just another question. Where is... I really like Kein Lust. Kein Lust, where is the about? Where is it actually about?
It's about not being in a mood. Sometimes you have those days, you're just not being in a mood for anything. You just want to be not in the mood.
But it's a really special song, I guess. One of the stronger tracks.
Yeah. It is a track that we actually chose one of a different rhythm, because it's quite like this Rammstein rhythm is always really on a one-way street, almost like, and it's I totally understand in the way of the drumming. It's quite boring, to play everything on the one all the time. So I think that was we was really happy to do something else.
Especially Kein Lust is a very untypical rhythm for us, because it's a swinging, and Germans are not so swingy, but they work out fine, and I really like the lyrics of that song, which means not the mood and that feeling of totally depression. Yeah.
Another song about traveling is Flugangst. Was it how do you call it? Because that's the second track about traveling. Is that conscious thing? I don't know.
It's more like the modern version from Goethe's Erlkönig, actually. Johann Wolfgang Goethe. It's like okay. He wrote this lyric like a long time ago, Erlkönig, and it's a story about a father that travels on a plane with his child, and the plane starts to become a little bit shaky, and he's really scared, and he's jumping off his laps, and he's trying protecting the child as good as he can. And after a while, the plane gets normal again, and he pushed the child so hard that he killed the child.
Whoa.
Yep.
That's very confrontational lyrics, I guess.
it's sad. Yeah.
Okay. And just about your single, Mein Teil, can you tell something about it? I really remember the strange voice from Till. That's maybe also like an experiment.
It is recorded here. So then it sounds like Mein Teil.
What is actually about Mein Teil?
It's about a cannibal story. We had a case of cannibalism we had in Germany last year. Maybe you heard about that. Two guys met via internet, and one is was eating the other one, and it's about that.
There are heavy lyrics on this record, I guess.
Always heavy, and of course this was an issue. Was a good ish for a Rammstein lyric, Rammstein song. And the interesting thing in that case is that the victim came up with free will. It is not very typical. Not
just common.
And
okay, and the song America. I've heard that you live in America, huh? In New York. Mm-hmm. That's true. Is it of any? Because I thought that the first question was is it any political content on America?
Not really. No. What we're trying to do is to put this whole theme America on an ironic way. Yeah. We're kind of saying, okay, everyone is living in America because the American culture is all everywhere. So, and it's sometimes things have to be in balance, and really right now it's a little bit out of balance. But you have a choice. So it's like everyone is happy in a way because you can choose. You can choose whatever you want, what you want to like to do. So it's not like a song that we say like it's against America. It's just a fact that is how it is. And that's what we try to do to bring out that people should think, we have to get the balance back.